I want me gold, my friends. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Boyo. Hey again, this is Duel, better known to y'all as the Big D. This time I bring to you another review of the Leprechaun series. This time it's Leprechaun 3 from 1995. Though it's the first to be released direct-to-video, despite the last one was an even bigger disappointment. But still being directed by the same studio, Trimark. Films directed by Brian Trenchard Smith, with Warwick Davis once again returning in the role of the demonic Leprechaun. Now this time around, this is kind of where the series kind of takes a little slight turn and what have you, and make Leprechaun more funnier, kind of similar to the same way we would get with Freddy Krueger in the fourth Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but enough about that though. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about this because I know several of this movie. Anyway, we start out with the Leprechaun who has somehow been changed into a statue by a magical medallion being sold to a pawn shop in Vegas. Yeah, now I like the way the film takes place in Vegas. So, I'm going to say that that's a good aspect. The atmosphere of that is real good. The story's pretty good too. Now, anyway, but once the medallion's been removed, which somehow turns out to be another weakness for the Leprechaun, since we know there's so many others, this kind of just, I don't know. Even so, I think this still has a good the feel to it. Hang on just a second, everyone. I'm just trying to get to another source. Okay, there we go. Now then, but apparently he really goes for the pawn shop owner and really gets it to him, but that's all I'm going to say. I really don't want to try and give much to say that was kind of one of the weaker kills. But anyway, we later come to our main protagonist, Scott McCoy, played by John Gattens, who absolutely does a pretty good job. But the cast might be hit or miss, but their characters though are very likable. I blame you. Anyway, he gets a ride from this gal named Tammy Larson, that's Lee Armstrong, and well, apparently he would like to check out what's going on at the casino, but she refused him, and he asks her on a date, but, well, blows him, what have you. But he apparently decides to maybe even the score up a little, sort of, by using a big check his parents gave him for his college tuition or something like that. And apparently, after he fails and what have you, boy, shame. Well, anyway, after all that, he decides to try another technique, and eventually, once the Leprechaun takes out the pawn shop owner, he loses one of his gold coins again, and Scott manages to get it, and apparently this is another kind of bit of lore that's added. There's more stuff to be added to this, like leprechauns love potatoes, they eat those, and another is the wishing. Yeah, they kind of made it a la Wishmaster or something. I've never seen any of the Wishmaster movies. I've heard the series though. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, Scott finds the gold coin that's missing from the leprechaun, and he uses it to wish to get money back, despite he blew it all. And apparently, it starts to turn out to be for the best. Keeps racking up more money and all that jazz. Tammy encounters him, but she's not too thrilled with him doing this because he's not that rightful age to gamble. But apparently he gets the big sweet and all, courtesy of Mitch, played by Michael Callan. Yeah, this has some pretty decent cast and what have you. Other characters you encounter are, let's see, Loretta, played by Caroline Williams, who most of y'all best know her from, I think it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I failed to catch it and review it, so I humbly apologize. If I can encounter it again, I will certainly watch it and review it. Promise. She was also in one of the Stepfather movies. I believe it was the second one she was in, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she was in Stepfather 2 as well. Now, she plays Loretta, this gal that runs one of the tables. And, well, her wish turns out to be a good one. I'll get to that in a little bit. Another one we meet is, let's see, the great Fazio, the magician, played by John DeMita. Yeah. Well, apparently, Tammy is, well, Fazio's assistant, and well, you'll be seeing her in this extremely hot, well, outfit, well, magician's assistant outfit throughout the whole movie. Well, for the rest of the movie, once you see her in it. Anyway, well, Mitch finds the gold coin that Scott had, and well, soon the leprechaun's trying to find out where it's gone, and well, he encounters this here Elvis impersonator, which that's really cool. Especially like, thank you very much. Yeah, and he does a cool moves like he loves Vegas. So he apparently goes into it and then encounters, well, Mitch has a run with these two blokes and what have you. Let's see. Don't know who they are though. Well, sorry, I don't know who they really are. Wait a minute, no, wait, no. I think their names are Art and Tony. Well, they really try to beat old Mitch up, but soon Mitch wishes that Tammy would, well, would fall in love with him and all that jazz, so Tammy does, and well, soon it really takes a turn for the worst, sort of. Once Loretta snatches the coin behind his back, Tammy kicks him right in the crotch and makes a getaway. And soon he has then the TV comes on, and then this hot chick appears, and it's a penthouse pet, Highland Staley, and well, you guessed it, titty alert. Yeah, you get to see some hot ones. Yeah. And she starts getting on the floor and then climbs out of TV and man just trying to seduce him. But then the leprechaun, using his magic, creates all these crazy infomercials. Mitch gets upset, and soon that hot chick turns out to be a robot. Yeah, we see just the face and the tits and all. But the leprechaun manages to give Mitch his night to fry. Big time. And then just then Ari Tony comes out and he manages to give them a little bit of pain and what have you. But, well, you'll see and what have you. Meanwhile, Loretta wishes she were young and hot again. She does. And, well, she's all looking good and all. But apparently, soon Fazio takes the coin and what have you. And apparently, he apparently gives her a little turn of events by turning the wish against her. giving her bigger breasts, bigger mouth. Well, that's creepy, huh, folks? Let's see, and yeah. hmm So apparently, like, and then cause her booty to grow the big size, tries to escape, and boom! Blows up like a paper bag. Tell you what. And the leprechaun saying one of my favorite lines are, now that was quite a load to have to explode. What a lovely lass. I had to blow up your ass. But now I must hit the road. Oh boy. Yep. Now then, I'm going to get to the last bit of the movie, so you got 5 seconds to stop before I go to the end. Now, stop the video and go to the description box. Fast forward. Okay, that's the time. Okay, you've been warned if you go on through this, okay? Now, the last bit of this is really something. Fazio manages to make his wish come true and make him become the greatest magician ever. And so he does, and does pretty well. But unfortunately, well, you know. Alright, the leprechaun strikes again. Now, before I go into this, to make matters worse, the leprechaun discovers Scott has the gold coin, was the one with the coin first, and he apparently bites him and thus causing him to become a leprechaun. Yeah. Then soon, he manages to try and stop Scott and Tammy once he kills Fazio with an actual chainsaw. Yeah, kind of, and his insides around. Ooh! Yeah. That's creepy. Well, actually, this was before then, because before then he manages to capture them at the hospital, but well, they managed to get away. Scott saves Timmy, but still a leprechaun. But after they catch him, they want him. He wants a wish, so Scott wishes his pot of gold, which somehow magically appears, because that's so weird, because it was locked up in the pawn shop safe. That's kind of one strange, slight negative, though, I've learned to have. After I watched Derek from Derek's Horror Corners review, check his review out, he just put that up, and so, earlier today anyway. So they apparently managed to get rid of the leprechaun by destroying his gold for one little wish. And apparently the leprechaun eventually gets fried because that gold was just merely like an illusion or something. And he's all cooked to a crisp, flying around. That was so weird. And apparently he's destroyed. And well, Scott and Tammy kind of get to live happily ever after. Well, they managed to take care of the gold coin. They say it's not worth it. And so that's that. And that's all I'm going to have to tell you about this here movie. So in other words, end of story. So anyway, what did I think of this movie? I like Leprechaun 3. It was real funny and what have you. I liked the characters, especially Scott and Tammy. They were very good. I mean, Scott was pretty cool and all, and Tammy being so, well, cray adorbs and what have you. And Mitch was good. Loretta was good. Fazio was good. A lot of the characters were pretty good. But of course, I gotta give credit to Warwick Davis for playing the Leprechaun again. He gave an absolutely fun-filled performance. Anyway, and again, I do like the story and the atmosphere of the movie and what have you, taking place in Vegas and what have you. So, and it did have 3 good kills and all. I mean, Mitch's death, Loretta's death, and and Fazio's death. They were all good and all. And it may not have been completely gory and all, but still they managed to do a pretty good job. I don't know how they did this thing for Lorraine's death though, but like Derek's mentioned, but still it was really something. Anyway, now the question is, would I recommend Leprechaun 3? Hell yeah. This is one that's worth looking into. So, I think this was a good one, and this really redeemed the franchise. The Spy 2 was okay and all, and 1 was good in some ways. But anyway, I think Leprechaun 3 is worth looking into. Check it out if you haven't. So anyway, that's going to do it for my review of Leprechaun 3. Now, what are your thoughts on Leprechaun 3? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me again next time when I review... Oh boy, I'm going to regret reviewing this, but I gotta review all the Leprechaun movies. It's Leprechaun 4 in space. That's like easily one of my least faves of the franchise. I'll explain when I review the movie. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my review of Leprechaun 3. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out my reviews of the last 2 movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Leprechaun that I did a couple days ago, and then in the upper right-hand corner is my review of Leprechaun 2 that I did yesterday. In the bottom right-hand corner, is a button you can click to subscribe to my channel for more with moi, the Big D. And don't forget, I need 15 more subscribers to reach 200, so try and do your best to sub if you can. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.